Hello again, everybody from Ashland High School. Once again, it's time for Ashland High School girls varsity basketball. Bob Thacker, Will McLennan, and Dan Baker with you tonight on Channel 10, the school channel. Tonight, the Tri-Valley League presents Ashland High School hosting Westwood High School. Athletic Director Phil Moracy on the public address will be introducing the starting lineups. Tonight's game being played on February 14th, 2006.
We will not tolerate any negative statements or action towards competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. And now for your starting lineup. For the Westwood Wolverines, starting at guard, wearing number 3, a sophomore, Jill Greenberg. At the other guard, a sophomore wearing number 14, Alex Frank. Starting at forward, a senior wearing number 33, Deanna Salter. At the other forward, a junior wearing number 40, Kara Sweeney. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Westwood Wolverines is a sophomore wearing number 55, Paige Condon. The Westwood Wolverines are coached by Bill Riley and assisted by Tracy Howard, who is located back in Westwood this evening. And now for your Ashland High Clockers. Starting at forward, a sophomore wearing number 22, Lindsay Shorey.
Lindsay Shorey, 22.
And the other forward, a junior wearing number 33, Brittany O'Neill.
Brittany O'Neill getting the start. That's a mistake.
Starting in guard, a junior wearing number 15, Corey Finnegan. Starting at center, a junior wearing number 4, Jesna Perrin. And forward, a sophomore wearing number 11, Catherine Brownlee. And rounding out the starting lineups, a junior wearing number 21, Julia Bukowski.
That's the starting lineup Coach White has been going with just about the whole way this season, perhaps. But everyone plays on Coach White's team. And we're going to have the Star Spangled Banner, a recorded version tonight. Westwood comes in with a record of 12 wins and 4 losses in the TVL. We're down to the final week of the season. 2 games left for each team. Ashland comes in with a record of 10 wins and 6 losses. They've qualified for the tournament. They have 2 non-league games to play over the February vacation in the Rebel tournament at Walpole. And then they'll be on to the tournament This should be a great game tonight. Clockers with the advantage of being at home against a team with a better record. Westwood has lost twice to Hopkinton, as have the Clockers. They've also lost to Holliston and Millis. Shorey against Page, Condon 55. The tip controlled by Condon. And Westwood, and here they come. A quick look and a block and a rejection by Shorey. Kara Sweeney open underneath. Point guard looks to be Jill Greenberg, one of the leading scorers on the Wolverines. Doesn't hesitate. Congdon didn't get that one. Now the Ashland point guard is Corey Finnegan. She wears 15. That's Catherine Brownlee, 11. Shorey's 22. Justa Perrin is 4. Julia Bukowski wears number 21. Catherine will take it. No good. Sweeney clears the glass. And Greenberg to the key. Number 33 over there is Deanna Salter. And she is the other top scorer on the Wolverines this year. They're a very young team. 2 seniors only on the club, same as Ashland. A rainbow by Salter doesn't go. No score, just underway. Ashland and Westwood from Ashland High School. Brownlee pushed out deep. Clockers hesitant on the offense. Perrin is open. Give her 2. The ice is broken. 2-0. Ashland leads. #14 is Alex Frank. They try to thread it into Congdon. Clockers all over that. Coach Riley says this year's team is coming on a little bit, but they still make mistakes because they're a young unit. Finnegan takes a shot. Greenberg wants to go. Catherine takes it away from her. Another Ashland steal. Shorey has a lane, takes it. The running right-hander doesn't go. Congdon gets it to Greenberg. Coach Riley urging her to move the ball. Frank, Salter, Frank, Greenberg makes a nice move, a nice pass into Kara Sweeney. She altered her shot and missed it in response to the defensive pressure, but she gets herself to the line. The first free throws of the night coming up. Just underway at Ashland High School. Ashland 2, Westwood nothing. High and perfect. So Westwood's on the board. Catherine gets the board. Corey calls a play. Lindsay in trouble, and I guess a reach-in foul on Greenberg. First foul on Westwood. Brownlee tried to get it to Shorey, picked off. Greenberg had a nice pass to Frank, but she didn't know what to do with it. Greenberg will inbound. Frank looking for a chance to redeem herself. Tries to give it back to Greenberg, and the pass is too high and too hard Coach Kevin White calling an early timeout, rare for him. We've played 3 minutes and the score is 2-1 Ashland. Coach White must have seen something that he figures he can work with tonight. A doubleheader here tonight on Valentine's Day 2006. The boys varsity game to take place right after this girls varsity game. Five timeouts per game for each team in high school basketball. No pressure by either team in the backcourt thus far tonight. Well, let's see what Coach White's plan was during that timeout. Westwood defense has picked up, if anything, a nice give and go to Shorey from Jessna Perrin, Lindsay Shorey. Greenberg to Salter, long pass, Frank tracks it down, threads it into Sweeney. Up it goes by Congdon, no good. Ashland, it's Corey Finnegan, clears the boards. Brownlee will take it to air ball. Sweeney tried to get it to Greenberg. Finnegan got a hand on it. She goes all the way this time. Doesn't get it. Condon in a good spot for the rebound, but missed it. Missed the putback. Good quick pass by Frank. Doesn't connect with Sweeney. The Clockers have another steal. Neither team looking too good on offense. Perrin is open. She made her first attempt and she made her second. 6-1, Ashland leading by 5. Salter at the arc. She'll take a three, very high and short. See if the Clockers go into Shorey again. They do. Over the back, the foul's on Kara Sweeney. Non-shooting, Clockers will inbound. Wholesale substitutions. Upham, D'Argento, and O'Neill check in for Ashland. The new player for Westwood is Ashley Logan, the junior, 22. O'Neill in the high post. Upham is open. Congdon, pretty good under the boards, gets slapped in the face. That goes against Jessna Perrin. D'Argento guarding Greenberg now. Logan, nowhere to go, but went anyway. And Ashland's got another steal, another turnover for Westwood. Now they press. Clockers break it easily. O'Neill threads it into Upham. The little scoop is up and in. A nice move by Lauren Upham. 8-1, Ashland leading by 7. Logan finds Salter. Into Congdon she traveled. Yes, she did. Another Westwood turnover. Coach Riley unhappy with the officiating. O'Neill might have skidded. No call. Looking for the jump. They get the jump. But it stays white. Upham will inbound it. It's unusual. Usually Jessna Perrin does the inbounding. D'Argento, she travels. Hesitation and indecision sometimes results in traveling. I think that's what happened to Nicole that time. Logan open at the arc. She takes it. Too strong. A nice board by Sweeney awkwardly. Congdon up and down, but she got fouled. Foul goes against Lindsay Shorey. Westwood without a field goal here in the first 6.5 minutes, but they do have 2 free throws. One more to come for Paige Congdon. (8-3), Ashland by 5. Full court pressure. A blocking foul as D'Argento went right into Sweeney and picked up that foul on Sweeney. Sam Tejada into the game. Number 23 for Ashland. O'Neill. Upham is open, turns it down. Sam wants to drive in heavy traffic. She's blocked by Congdon. And Upham blocked by Congdon as well. Excellent work by Paige Congdon. Goes out of bounds off Ashland. Eight to 3. Clockers lead by 5. Logan tries to find Congdon. Tough pass. We got a foul against Sweeney or Congdon. It's on Congdon. Coach Bill Riley wants to talk it over as he calls a timeout for Westwood. 8:46 left to go in the first half. Ashland 8, Westwood 3. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on the school channel, Channel 10. A hush comes over the small gathering here tonight. This place will be filling up as more and more people arrive in anticipation of the boys' game. Boys still fighting for the league championship with Bellingham and Hopkinton and Medfield. Bellingham has the edge at this point by 1 game with 3 teams chasing them. So we'll see how that turns out. But the Clocker boys very much alive for a Tri-Valley League championship. The girls champion this year in the Tri-Valley League is already decided, and it is the Hopkinton Hillers, who handled Ashland twice this year and also handled this Westwood team twice. If I'm not mistaken, Holliston the only team to beat Hopkinton this year in the TVL. Sam late getting it to O'Neill, but intercepted. A sneak away for Salter. She lays it in, and the foul. That's the first basket from the field for Westwood tonight. In 7.5 minutes of play, but they only trail 8-5 as the Clockers have had their troubles on offense as well. Salter makes it a 3-point play. Full court pressure. Upham dribbles through it. No 10-second line in the girls' game. There is a 30-second shot clock. Same as the boys. O'Neal on a nice give and go from Upham. He gets it back and lays it in. 4 points for Lauren. Greenberg dishes. Logan can't go anywhere as the Clockers have a collapsing type defense. Congdon traveled as she fell down with that rebound. Or at least that was the call. I'm not so sure that you can't fall down with the ball and not travel, but that seems to be the typical call. Bukowski dragged her foot a little. The crowd, the Westwood crowd, screaming for a traveling call. It doesn't come. Perrin takes it in and lays it in. 12-6. Ashland leading by 6. Justin with 6 points tonight. Greenberg, a nice little move, and a beautiful pass to Sweeney. Hesitated too long to make the shot, but did pick up the foul. Kara Sweeney, 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Has one more coming. 7:12 to go. Ashland 12 and Westwood 7. Again, the full court man-to-man pressure. O'Neal couldn't handle that pass behind her from Finnegan, and the Clockers turn it over. Nice defense by Lindsay Shorey. Still Westwood ball, shot clock at 23. Greenberg, oh, that was Salter. Greenberg opened at the arc, off the rim. Shorey skies for the rebound. 12-7, Ashland leading by 5. Into Shorey. Brownlee threads it into O'Neal, puts it up, no good. Might have been deflected, it was an air ball. Greenberg down the lane, the left-hander doesn't go, but she's gonna get 2 shots. They call that one on Finnegan. Coach White didn't see that as a shooting foul. Greenberg makes the first. Her first point of the night. Give her 2. 12-9. Ashland's lead is 3. Full court pressure, but not strictly man-to-man, as they had one girl back just in case that happened, and it paid off. As Brownlee met resistance, missed the shot, and they end up losing it to Westwood. Finnegan's gonna bother Greenberg on this trip. Greenberg goes by her, goes into the lane, misses. Frank, Salter, Greenberg gets it into Sweeney, who has McHale-type moves. She doesn't levitate at all, but kind of spins flat-footed in a way to give herself a chance at the basket. It didn't work that time. 12-9, Ashland by 3. Into Shorey it goes, the running right-hander. O'Neal, and 1! Britt O'Neal in a good spot, cleaned up that rebound, went straight to the iron, made the basket, and gets the free throw. They're calling that one on Laura Mahoney, number 15, the sophomore. Out she comes. Congdon comes back in. The Ashland lead is 5. O'Neill will try to make it 6. Two-handed, no. And a lane violation against Ashland. Probably against O'Neill, stepping over the line or on the line. It's a 5-point Clocker lead. 5.5 to go in the first half. Salter in her spot. Swish! First 3 of the game, 14-12. Ashland leading by 2. Two-on-one here. They find Perrin back to Upham. She missed the layup. Congdon outlets quickly to Greenberg, who took it to the center of the court in case instead of spinning down the sideline. Salter again, not this time. Who's got it? Stays Green. Wolverines with a chance to tie or take the lead as we go into 5 minutes here in the first half. Greenberg goes base, dishes to Sweeney, blocked. Out of bounds, green ball. Greenberg to inbound, gets it back. The running left-hander, short. Frank. Greenberg again blocked by Shorey. Sweeney kicks it out. Salter on the other side. She's open, but into Congdon. Nicely blocked by Shorey. 4 blocks by Lindsay Shorey. Perrin all by herself against 3 Wolverines. Still got a nice shot off, but it just wouldn't fall. A frantic pace now as Greenberg tries to go and does. Tie game. And Greenberg will have a chance to give the Wolverines their first lead of the game. That one goes against Upham. And Jill Greenberg makes her 3rd free throw of the first half. And the Wolverines have the lead. D'Argento enters for Ashland. Coach White searching for a combination. Upham, a clean look, it doesn't go. They got Congdon to walk, Upham did, with good defense. (15-14), Ashland trailing by 1. Upham again, yes! 16-15, Ashland leading by 1. Coming up on 3.5 left in the first half. Into Congdon. Did Shorey deflect another one? That's got to be a jump ball. It's Green by Arrow. Subs, Logan's coming in. Frank is going out for the Wolverines. Into Sweeney, who has a very awkward move to the hoop. But she always picks up the foul, or so it seems. Kara 2 for 4 from the line tonight. No field goals. This one bounces short. She still will have a chance to tie this game up if she makes this one. She doesn't. Lindsay Shorey takes the rebound. D'Argento to Shorey deep. Now they reset. Perimeter passing. Shorey into the lane, the right-hander. And this one falls. 18-15. With Lindsay, will have a chance to make it a three-point play. 3:09 to go in the first half. She missed it. Who's got it? That's another jump. The arrow's pointing white this time. Nice work by Lauren Upham. Shorey, the running right-hander, not this time. Congdon clears, dribbles it out, gets it up to Salter. Goes up with the left-hander, and in. 18-17, Ashland leading by 1. Pressure by Westwood in the backcourt. Clockers stay patient, and the pressure dissipates. Perrin didn't see Greenberg, gets it back. A frantic pace now in the final minutes. Shorey in the lane again. Up and in. Six points for Shorey. Salter, the long three off the glass. Her second three of the first half. Tie game, 20 all. We go under 2 minutes. Shorey has to come out to help out. The Westwood pressure affecting the Clockers. But they've been able to break it, but it's slowed down their offense. Corey for three. Greenberg. Right back into the lane. Tries to dish to Maloney. She couldn't handle it. The pass was too low. But they got to break it. Went out of bounds off a Clocker. Greenberg gets a break there. Up and down. It is against Congdon. Clockers get the turnover. Sam Tejada into the game for Ashland. Finnegan and Shorey playing catch deep. Finnegan open, turns it down. They go for the right-hand hook by Shorey, too strong. Under a minute now left in the first half. The game is tied at 20. Logan for three. Swish! D'Argento. Coast to coast, bumped. Picked up the foul. She's going to get 2 shots. It's against Congdon. Only her second. See if Coach Riley leaves her in for this last 47 seconds as Nicole D'Argento gets her first point of the night and gives the Clockers a 21-20 lead. Two nice-looking free throws by Nicole D'Argento. She goes right to the bench. Logan flying in, didn't get a handle on it. Could have been a double dribble. 35 seconds left. Shot clock at 20. Ashland with a 1-point deficit. Into Shorey, what a spot. In and out. Westwood clears. Logan with a chance. Throws it up and in it goes. Ashley Logan. Clockers in a hurry, they lose it. Greenberg ahead to Salter. Good if it goes, and it's blocked by Shorey. An exciting first half comes to an end. And thanks to a three-pointer by Deanna Salter and a nice basket by Ashley Logan near the end, Westwood goes off at halftime with a 25-22 lead over Ashland. Westwood 25, Ashland 22. A great first half, a great second half is promised, and it's coming up in 10 seconds. Stay with us. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on the school channel, Channel 10. Okay, we're back for the second half. Westwood 25, Ashland 22. Clockers led most of the way in the first half, but a flurry by Deanna Salter and Ashley Logan in the second half brought Westwood all the way back and into a three-point lead. Westwood's going to inbound to start the second half. Logan had 5, Salter had 11 in the first half for Westwood. Greenberg had 5, Congdon had 2, Sweeney had 2. Logan, not this time. Bakowski played very little in the first half, gets that board. Ashland had 3 players with 6 points. Perrin, Shorey, and Upham in the first half. Brittany O'Neill had 2 points, and Nicole D'Argento had 2. And the clock is going to Shorey quite a bit in the first half, and they go to her right away to start the second half, and she gets to the line and swishes her first free throw of the night. Second half action, Ashland and Westwood. Girls varsity basketball on Channel 10. Salter still has the touch. She had 11 first half points and 2 3-pointers, and she starts the second half with a 3 here. Finnegan tries to answer wide right. A battle for the board. It's a jump, and it goes to Westwood on the arrow. Catherine short on that one. Greenberg pushing. Shorey slows her down. Now Finnegan picks her up. Salter, they're finding her a little bit earlier now. Goes by Perrin, goes base. I think Shorey might have got a piece of that one. She definitely got a piece of that one, but she also nicked Jill Greenberg and sends her to the line for 2. 28-23, Ashland trailing by 5. Greenberg at the line for 2 free throws. She had 5 first half points, 3 from the line. Misses her first free throw. 1 to come. Gets the second. Corey Finnegan bringing it up. Finds Bakowski in a good spot. Shorey left alone in the lane, but misses badly. A nice move to the hoop for Bakowski. Down she goes, a somersault. Greenberg pushing much harder into the lane than she did in the first half. Justna Perrin gets the jump ball as they converge on Congdon. Let's see which way the arrow's pointing. Westwood's way. 29-23, Ashland trailing by 6. Logan, an extra step, maybe a beautiful steal by Brownlee. Finnegan finds a wide open Brownlee. Thought the better of it. Greenberg tips it twice. Shorey down the lane, up and no good. Sweeney rebounds it. A long pass on Salter. She didn't get the basket, but they got a call and a foul on Julia Bukowski. All of a sudden, Deanna Salter to the line. She's got 14 points already. She's 1 for 1 from the line tonight. Coach White wants a timeout. Yeah, a 3-point deficit at halftime, and now it's a 6-point deficit with Salter trying to make it even bigger. $29 for Westwood, 23 for Ashland, 13:43 left to go in the second half. From the sparkling new Ashland High School gym, Bob Thacker and Dan Baker, along with Will McLennan on the school channel. Ashland trying to get their 11th win tonight. They got 10 in the bank. They've lost 6, and they've got, after tonight, just 3 games left. Salter, it's in. 2 for 2 from the line. She's having a big night. One of the top 5 scorers in the TVL. I think she was 4th. I think Greenberg was 5th. The TVL. Laura Kent of Bellingham, the leading scorer in the Tri-Valley League. Amy Ingraham close behind from Millis. Justna wide open, makes it. 8 points for Perrin. 30-25. Ashland's down 5. Logan awkwardly, they take it away from her. Brownlee open, doesn't look. Finnegan open, doesn't look. Brownlee will take it the second time around. Swish! Catherine Brownlee. Her first hoop of the night, and it's a big one. Ashland trailing now by only 3. 12:45 left to go in the second half. Logan into the lane. They collapse. She makes it, and the foul. Ashley Logan showing a lot of courage. Her first basket of the second half. She took it into 4 Clocker defenders and made the basket and got fouled. (32-27), Ashland trailing by 5. A Logan free throw to come. Swish. Ashley Logan now with 8 points and full court pressure, which really helped Westwood in the first half. They didn't get a lot of turnovers, but it got them excited about playing. Sometimes that's the reason a coach does it. Gets his team getting active. Nicole D'Argento. Brownlee tried to go base, and she picked up a foul. A blocking foul on Deanna Salter. Ooh, Upham gets one in the face. Officials timeout. I don't know what exactly happened there, if it was the ball or a Westwood player that got her. She's all right. New player in for Westwood is number 1, Christine McGrail, only a sophomore. First time we've seen her tonight. She looks like a ball handler. Very small. Sweeney missed that one. They break the pressure, but take it away from Perrin from behind. McGrail, a very smooth and fast ball handler. Greenberg goes down and gets slapped. They give that one to Lauren, I think. Yes, it is. There's second. Joe Greenberg. 5 for 6 from the charity stripe here tonight at Ashland High School. She's got a second shot coming. Westwood with its biggest lead of the night. It's 8 points, 35-27. Perrin's got D'Argento on the wing. Clock is bunching up a little bit. Nicole wants to do something but can't get open. Lauren is open. She takes it and misses it. Sweeney throws the bows, clears it out to Frank. Shorey slows her down. Greenberg resets the offense. Penetrates and dishes to McGrail, who let herself get tied up as she couldn't control that pass. And this time the arrow's pointing Ashland's way. 35-27. Ashland trailing by 8. O'Neill comes in for Perrin, and Upham takes over the inbounding duties. Clockers break the press nicely. A 2-on-1. Sam couldn't get it to fall. Jump ball, arrow is green. Beautiful 2-on-1, D'Argento and Tejada, but it just rolled off. Sam shaking her head. She can't believe she missed that one. Frank essentially a non-shooter. Greenberg does not fall into that category. She's got 10 points now. 5 in the first half and 5 in the second half. Nicole D'Argento, a freshman. Sam open from the arc. In and out. Salter with the position. Ahead to Frank. She had Logan, but she took it herself, I guess. Unless it was a pass. Somehow it got deflected out of bounds, and it stays Westwood ball. 23 on the shot clock. Perrin's short rest is over, and now Lindsay Shorey will get a rest. Logan thought about 3 and then travel. 37-27, the biggest lead for either team, and it belongs to Westwood at this point, as we're under 10 minutes left in the second half. Sam is tackled at midfield. It goes against Frank. Her first foul, Ashley Frank. Alex Frank, I should say. Nicole over Upham's head, out of bounds. Perrin trying to rally the troops. This one's starting to get away. Ashland trailing by 10. Westwood has the ball. Frank stuck in a ball handling point guard position. Happy to give it up to Greenberg. Into the lane she goes. The running left-hander is no good, but she's going to take 2 more free throws. She's already 6 for 7 from the line. Jill Greenberg much more aggressive than she was in the first 10 minutes of the game. Penetrating into the lane on every possession now and getting and making free throws. 11 points now, and 7 of them are free throws. She missed that one. Clockers break the press. Sam hard to the hoop. Knocked off the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. 38-27. Ashland trailing by 11. 9:16 left in the second half. The gym's starting to fill as the boys' game is coming up right after this one finishes. Samantha Tejada, 1 out of 2. And now Ashland's pressing on defense. Logan and Frank break it. Greenberg all alone. Alex Frank, and it went off the back rim. It stays green. Logan back to Greenberg. Thought about a 3 before the shot. Upham must have got a piece of her. The 3rd foul on Lauren. The 6th on Ashland in the half. The next time they foul, Westwood will get free throws. Logan airballs a 2-handed 3-pointer. Perrin dribbles it across. O'Neal back to Perrin. Couldn't get a clean shot and didn't get fouled. Salter on the sneak away. Perrin closing fast. She missed it. Greenberg hustles down. And she got blocked by Upham, but it was a foul. And now Lauren has 4 fouls. And there's 8.5 to go. And Greenberg will be shooting 2 again. 7 fouls now, Ashland in the penalty situation. Westwood only with 4 team fouls, so they have 2 to waste, as they say. Which means they can commit 2 fouls without giving Ashland any free throws, unless they're shooting fouls, of course. Little fatigue showing there on Greenberg as she misses. 38-28, Ashland trailing by 10. Corey along 2, front rim. Perrin resets. She's open at the top of the key. Front rim. A sign of fatigue, those shots falling short. Salter, a nice up fake. Oh, the rare 3-second call on Paige Condon. The first time tonight we've seen the 3-second. Justina Perrin on 2 knees at the free throw stripe. Coach White comes out to look things over. Westwood 38, Ashland 28. Jill Greenberg with 6 points in this half for Westwood. Deanna Salter with 4 points this half for Westwood. And Ashley Logan with 3 points this half for Westwood, as they had a 25-22 halftime lead, and it's now 38-28. So they've taken a lead from 3 points to 10 points here in the first 8 minutes of the second half. And a bad sign here for Ashland, as Jessna Perrin is favoring her left leg as she comes to the sideline. And I think they're going to ice it down. And we're going to have a timeout here. Westwood 38, Ashland 28. They put an ice pack on Justina's knee. Athletic Director Phil Moracy and his assistant tonight, Dan Powers, helping out. The Wolverines are back on the floor. Not sure whose ball it is when play resumes. We'll find out in a second. It's white ball. And Westwood shows backcourt pressure, not man-to-man. Clockers have everyone in the backcourt. They break the press. Ashland trailing by 10. Nice pass from Shorey to Brownlee. Gets Catherine to the line. Catherine with 3 points on a three-pointer here in the second half. Trying to add to that total. Swish. Give her two. Sneak away to Congdon. She traveled as she got just a little bit too far under the basket. She was all by herself. Clockers with a chance to get a little bit closer. They trail by 8. 7.5 to go. Nicole D'Argento, swish! Left her alone. A nice clean look, and she makes the three. The lead is down to 5 as Shorey blocks Sweeney clean. The official calls it a jump ball. And it's pointing Ashland's way. So another great block by Lindsay Shorey. At least 6 or 7 tonight. Clockers work it into Shorey. Up and in. 3 points for Shorey in the second half, 9 in the game. Ashland has cut the lead to 3, 38-35. 6.5 to go. Sweeney got bumped as she went up for that right-hander. Kara's going to go to the line for 2 shots. She's 2 for 5 from the free throw line tonight, all in the first half. Misses that one. In and out. Shari gets the important rebound. Clockers trying to tie it up here. They're down by 3. Finnegan, Shari. Finnegan's open, turns it down, gets it back. Clean look, wouldn't take it. Into Shari they go. The running right-hander, it's in! 38-37, Ashland trailing by 1. Timeout Westwood. A 9-point run by the Clockers has brought them within 1 point with exactly 6 minutes left to go in the second half. Westwood 38 and Ashland 37. We've already had an overtime at the gym tonight. The boys junior varsity game, which was played before this game, went into overtime with Westwood taking it at the buzzer. And it looks like there's a chance we might have something like that here tonight in the girls varsity game. Westwood leading by 1 point with exactly 6 minutes to go. The Clockers on a 9-0 run. A big 3 by D'Argento. A hoop by Shorey. A basket by, 2 free throws by Catherine Brownlee. Have triggered the comeback. And let's see, Westwood using Frank at the point guard. Clocker defense very intense now. Frank, the running left-hander. Nice move, but she didn't get it. But she gets it back. Alex Frank playing much better here in the second half than she showed in the first half. She's been active and effective. That is deflected. Frank tracks it down. Greenberg for 3. Swish! A dagger by Jill Greenberg gives Westwood a 4-point lead. And now Shorey bumped by Sweeney as she tried to dribble down the sideline. That's 4 fouls on Sweeney. D'Argento comes in for Ashland. Up and in. Lindsay Shorey brings the Clockers back. Greenberg knew she had nowhere to go, just threw it up and got herself to the line. Lindsay Shorey with 5 second half points, 11 in the game. Jill Greenberg at the free throw line where she's made a living. Short arms that one. Jill's missed her last 2. And make it 3. Somebody snuck in. It's Claire Mancini, 32, snuck in for that important rebound. I guess it resulted in a jump and a Westwood possession on the arrow. McGrail is in as Coach Riley looks for a spark. They stuff McGrail. Lindsay Shorey. Sam by herself, 1-on-3. Shorey cleans it up but misses. Westwood 41, Ashland 39. 4:15 to go. Lindsay Shorey at the line. 2 shots. 7 fouls now on Westwood in the second half. Ashland with 9. Their next foul will result in the double bonus for Westwood, where all fouls will be 2 shots. Clockers are also in the bonus situation foul-wise, but they'll have to shoot one-on-ones, as Westwood has 17 fouls. Lindsay makes the second to bring Ashland within 1. No good. Nicole takes it into the corner. And a jump ball. I think this is going to go Westwood's way, as Logan tied up Finnegan. According to the officials, the arrow's going Ashland's way. I guess that's right. Bad pass by D'Argento, stolen by Greenberg. She lays it in. Bad pass by Finnegan. And 2 quick turnovers by Ashland. And they're down 3 points now, and Westwood has the ball. 3:45 to go. Westwood 43, Ashland 40. D'Argento goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Salter dribbles it up. Gives up her dribble. Now finds Greenberg. Tricky dribbles. Finnegan's got her. Logan sets a pick. Oh, they thread it to Salter, who got it up a little too slow, but got to the foul line. She's going to shoot 2 either way, shooting or not, as that's 10 fouls on Ashland here in the second half. Deanna from the line gets the first. 3 for 3 from the line tonight. 5 points here in the second half, 16 on the game. There she gets her first miss. Condon gets the long board, but lets herself get tied up by Shorey for a jump ball. It's Green Arrow. Logan, the scoop, blocked by Shorey. Followed. Big hoop, 46-40. Suddenly, Westwood is leading by 6 again. Justna finds Nicole in her spot. Too long. Perrin had the inside position, but she just couldn't hold it. They go sneak away, and Shorey intercepts it. Takes it away from Salter. Finds Perrin, goes base. Tried to dish to Brownlee, and Sweeney got in the way. Perrin tries to get it back. Coach calls a timeout from the sideline, as Greenberg was in trouble in the backcourt. Westwood 46, Ashland 42, 40 to go. And just like the first half, the second half has picked up in speed and intensity as time winds down. Helter Skelter has resulted in several turnovers by both teams. Ashland with 2 real bad passes when they had to cut the lead to 1 point. And good offensive glass work by Westwood has given them a 46-40 lead. So they've scored the last 5 points. .240 to go. Westwood has the ball. Shot clock's at 24, game clock at 2:40. Congdon. Paige Congdon to inbound it. Logan, watched by Brownlee. Tricky dribbles into the lane. Dishes nicely to Condon, who missed the layup. It went off of Justna. Westwood retains possession. They have a new shot clock. Out deep it comes. Logan deflected by Finnegan. Greenberg saves it to Sweeney. Logan at the foul line. They reset now. Get it in Greenberg's hands. Blocked by Shorey. She blocked the jumper. 9 blocks by Lindsay Shorey tonight. What a game she's played. Justa for 3. It's in. A big 3. 46-43, Ashland trailing by 3. Under 2 minutes to go. Deflected by Finnegan, stolen by Shorey. Finnegan for 3. Air ball. Congdon got fouled. She was ready to let herself be tied up, but the Clockers were just a little too aggressive. So instead of the jump ball, Paige Condon gets the foul. Shaken up a bit, but she's going to the line to shoot 2. Paige with 2 free throws in the first half, nothing in the second half. But she does her work on the boards. Back rim. Front rim in the roll. Makes it a 2-possession game. 47 for Westwood, 43 for Ashland. The Clockers trail 4. Substitution timeout here. Now we're underway. 1:35 left in the second half. Ashland with a 4-point deficit to make up. Brownlee gets it back, takes it. Good looking shot, doesn't go. They double Logan and take it away from her, and Shorey lays it in. (47-45), under a minute to go. Logan blocked by Perrin. Finnegan looking up, finds Perrin. Back to Finnegan, into the Shorey. Brownlee goes base, up and in, tie game! Timeout Westwood. 43.5 seconds left in the game. These two teams tied at 47. A big hoop by Catherine Brownlee to tie the game. She's got 7 second half points. As the Clockers have made up a 6-point deficit in the last minute and 17 seconds to tie the game at 47. A tremendous first half followed by an even better second half. Westwood had a 25-22 lead at the halfway mark, and now it's tied at 47. The Clockers and their fans very excited. The biggest cheer of the night from the team as they break the huddle from the timeout. Coach Riley's troops much quieter on the green side of the gym. Coach White going with Perrin, D'Argento, Brownlee, Finnegan, and Shorey. Full court pressure. They get it to Greenberg, who dribbles it up to the top of the key, then gets it back, goes down the lane, the right-hander, no good. Brownlee had the board, it rolled off her. 29.9. Shot clock is off. They can keep for the last shot if they take it all the way down. And it looks like that's what they're starting to think. And just as I say it, Greenberg finds a clean lane and lays it in. Ashland trails by 2. Timeout, Ashland. 11.9 seconds left in regulation. Westwood 49, and Ashland 47. The Wolverines owing their lead to a nice, smooth, wide open drive to the hoop by Jill Greenberg, who has been huge in the second half. Number 3 with 7, 8, 10, 13 second half points to go with her 5 in the first half, 18 in the game. Catherine Brownlee, a spark plug for the Clockers in the second half with 7 second half points. And Lindsay Shorey, huge all game long, 6 in the first half and 8 big points in the second half for a total of 14 to lead the Clockers back. Same 5 for Ashland. They'll take it out of bounds on the far sidelines. 11.9 seconds left. Clockers need a hoop to tie it. D'Argento goes down the lane. Dishes to Finnegan, intercepted by Greenberg, who's fouled by Perrin with 6.7. Nick D'Argento wanted to dish that one off to what she thought would be a wide open Corey Finnegan underneath the hoop, but a very smart player, Jill Greenberg, stepped into that passing lane and took it away. Greenberg makes the first free throw. This is the big one. This will make it a 2-possession game. The Westwood lead is 3 points. She misses it. Perrin racing down the floor. Timeout. Ashland 4.4. So the Clockers will have a chance. They trail by 3. They need a 3. 4.4 left in this second half. Let's look into the Ashland huddle, see what Coach White is telling his team. Let's see who's going to take that 3. He's diagramming a play on the chalkboard, or the soap board, I guess they call it. He's talking to Perrin, D'Argento, Catherine Brownlee, Corey Finnegan, and Lindsay Shorey. Lindsay Shorey, I would say, is the only one of that group who's not familiar with the 3 ball. Finnegan's been way off on her shots from the arc tonight. D'Argento has one. Brownlee has one already in this game. Perrin does not, but she's made several long 2s. The inbound pass will come from the back court, and D'Argento will be in charge of it. Only 4.4 seconds left. Ashland needs a 3 to tie it. They trail 3. Stolen away by Greenberg. Strong to the hoop. She lays it in at the buzzer, and this one's over. The pass from Nicole D'Argento to Corey Finnegan, fittingly intercepted by Jill Greenberg, the star of the game for the Westwood Wolverines. And she drives to the hoop to lay it in as the buzzer sounds. And the final score, as the teams shake hands, is Westwood 52 and Ashland 47. A great game here tonight at Ashland High School. As we run down the scoring for the Westwood Wolverines, winners tonight by 5 points over Ashland. Jill Greenberg, a sensational game after what I thought was a sluggish first 10 minutes in the first half, really came on, ended up with 21 points and was tremendous on defense, getting several big steals in the final minute, including the 2 biggest steals of the game in the last 20 seconds to seal the deal for the Wolverines. Ashley Logan played great in the first and second half. She had 8 points. Deanna Salter, a very good player. She threw in 16 tonight. Kara Sweeney played hard, had 2 points. And Paige Condon, very tough on the boards. She had 2 points for Westwood. On the Clocker side of the ledger, an excellent second half by Catherine Brownlee, 7 points. The star of the game, Lindsay Shorey, she had 9. They'll make that 8 second half points for 14 for the game. Was tremendous on defense, tremendous on the boards, blocked about 9 shots, according to my statistics tonight. Justa Perrin had 8 points, played a good all-around game. Nicole D'Argento had 5, including a big 3. Sam Tejada had 1, Brittany O'Neill had 2, and Lauren Upham played a good game before getting into foul trouble. She had 6 points. The final score was Westwood 52 and Ashland 47. A great girls basketball game here in Ashland High School. Unfortunately, it goes to the Wolverines, and the Clockers fall to 10-7 at this point in the season, February 14th, 2006. My thanks tonight to Will McLennan and Dan Baker, and for Bob Thacker, we'll see you next time on Ashland High School basketball on Channel 10.